Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of FsPassengers with me, Herd 37. So our last flight, we went from the island of Barbuda down to the island of Antigua. Down here to BC Bird International at TAPA. Now we're going to go to TFFR, which is Pointe-à-Pitre in Guadeloupe. As you can see, it's about 55 miles, not too far. And let's see here, look at the wind. The wind coming out of east, so we're going to take off on runway 7. That's a heading of 073 degrees. And we will be landing, as you can see, the wind's still coming out of the east, on runway 12. That is a heading of 116 degrees. The ILS frequency is 110.3 if you want to use that. And the airport elevation, I believe, is about 33 feet. With that, let's go ahead and move on over to the plane. Alright, everybody, here we are at our plane. I was just looking, this looks very, very awkward. Like, the buildings are all sunk into the ground. What's going on with that? I still don't know, is that Liat? Is that how that's pronounced? Of course, you got a FedEx Grand Caravan. You gotta have FedEx everywhere you go. I didn't even notice that one. I don't know what that one is in the distance. Alright, let's go up here. I think we still need to... let me go here. Lower our ticket prices just a little bit. So 280. Let's go 270. See if that gets us filled up here. So let's go ahead and start a flight. 19 people. Alright. So we didn't get it filled up, but it's not too bad. So let's move the fuel down to like 38%. Make sure we get all of our people in there. Can we fill it up? Alright. We can fill up all the cargo. 600 pounds. I'll take that. So let's go ahead and set the type. Normal flight. Set destination is TFFR.
Destination set.
Alright, and go ahead and load her up immediately. Show our passenger, make sure we got everybody. We do. Go ahead and start her on up. I like how it goes up to the top by itself now. Alright, go ahead and put your belts on. Get this thing going. So I'm going to put on the DC Master, say we're on external power. Alright, let's come up here. Anti-collision position lights are on. By the way, no smoking. And the fast seatbelt sign can go on. Hold on. Bus tie, we gotta use that. I need to be able to see my view. So I can see extra seat there. Right engine. It's 10%. Give her fuel. Alright, right engine looks good. Let's go up here and throw right generator on. Let's go ahead and hit the left engine. 10%. Left engine, give her some fuel. Alright, looks like there's a good start on the left engine. We can go ahead and turn the generator on for the left as well. Let's go ahead and move this to battery. Go ahead and turn on the bleed airs. And I believe that's all we need to do for now until we taxi. So I believe they have a tower here, which is, yeah, we don't want to use that. Let me just move this out of the way. I'm sure Guadeloupe probably does too. These are bigger airports than what we've been flying to some of the time. Close that. So our runway is 7073. I'm just gonna be out to the right. There we go, 073. I can't get to the taxi light from here. So let me just find taxi light right there. Parking brake is coming off. Alright. Give her some power here, and we'll see if we can't taxi on out of here. Come on, girl. I just don't understand. You can hear it like spooling up, and it sounds really loud, but look at the movement. You have to give her a lot more power just to get her moving. It's kind of ridiculous. We bitch about it all the time, but it is a serious annoyance. Man, I think there must be something wrong with the scenery setup or something. There was that problem that you can see those things floating in the air. So I don't know, maybe I would have to run the config tool or something. Elevation thing. Oh, brought the power back a little too much. Gotta try and judge it. And there we'll stop. Barely gotta hit the brakes to get her to stop. Get it right. Alright, so landing lights can come on. Or, sorry, those strobe lights. Landing lights are right there. So let's check everything out here. Flaps going to 10. Alright, we'll go ahead and enter the runway. Actually, let me real quick turn our transponder to on. I may have actually remembered everything this time. That would be a shocker. So a little bit of a longer flight at like 50 miles. I mean, it's a short flight, but we've been island hopping and most of them have been a lot shorter than that, like 20 and 30 miles and stuff. Yeah, I definitely don't remember any of that scenery stuff like that when we came in. I know I've run the config tool since then and changed like scenery, some scenery stuff. I believe what may have happened is I'm on North American elevation right now and not the Central South American. I'm gonna go ahead and retract the flaps. I'll bet that's what it is. By the way, I thought we came in, maybe we came in from the other side. We had to have come in from the other side because we flew over land and everything. Yeah, we came in from way over there. See, that all looks normal. So yeah, we must have come in from the other side. Because we definitely didn't come in this way. Yeah, I guess we came in the way we took off, the same heading. That's why. That's why I didn't quite remember that. Turn over to the right here. Put the nose down just a little bit. I was trying to climb her right around on 1,000 feet or so. She keeps wanting to climb a little quicker than that, actually. Already up around 2,000 feet now. I'll go ahead and straighten her out a little bit. We'll get over towards that line, but we don't need to go straight over to it or anything. CDI to get over to the GPS. I'll move that over here in the corner so we can all see it. So I'm going to go ahead and flip on the autopilot. Let me move my heading over here. We'll use the heading until we get over closer to the line. Go ahead and hit heading. So I want to take a look outside real quick. I don't want the nose to come down. Here we go. Let's go ahead and look real quick. Yeah, we came in from over here, from the north, and came around. That's how we came in. Because I was like, why aren't we So I was thinking, why aren't we coming over lane? That's because we actually took off the same direction. Nice island, Antigua. By the way, I put buffer pools in my config file, so hopefully, from what I've seen so far, I haven't had any real flickers or anything. Once you come out and you get them the initial time, they don't seem to come back. Because I've been really annoyed by that. I think I've finally gotten rid of them, hopefully. Don't want to jinx myself. Alright, we've just hit 4,000 feet. By the way, the landing, let's see, runway 12-116, I like to put my course there. So she went flying, there we go, 116, there we go. We'll just be off to the left. Got 50 miles from right here. And I figured we'd go up to 6,500, but I'll tell you what, I'm thinking 4,500 might be better. We got clouds up here. Actually, at 4,500, we might still be in the clouds. We're at 5,000 right now. Let's go. I'm gonna bring the power back. Maybe we should just stay at 4,500 and keep ourselves out of the clouds. Possibly. The indicated airspeed. Help us descend back down to 4,500. Well, yeah, keep us out of the clouds. It looks like we'll just barely be out of the clouds, I'm hoping. Glad I noticed that, because at 65 we might be up in the clouds. We could be above them. I don't think so. Kind of thick and fluffy. Fluffy looking clouds. Yes, I guess we won't be hitting Montserrat. I don't think this has the airport still in Montserrat, if they still have it. I thought they did build a new one after the eruption of that volcano that destroyed one or something. Looking good. I'm going to increase the power just a bit, so we'll bring the nose up just a little bit. We have problems sometimes when we hit the altitude and everything. Plane wants to go a little nuts. Still just barely descending. Almost to 4,500. Come on, just a little more. 4,500. And I'll bring the power back up. Let's see, will that thing tell me what power I've got it at? 65. That's probably pretty good right there. And I don't know if I should... This has the third one. If I should bring the RPM back at not, since we're just at 4,500 feet. I don't know if I should bring it back to 90 or not. Because we're not very high. I'm thinking... 90. Make sure I got them both there. Alright, so they're both at 90. I'm not sure if that's correct to do that or not. Actually, we'll get a thing here when to reset the prop if it doesn't like it. I never did set that, but that's alright. Sweet, so we're 44 miles out, only 16 minutes. So this is actually a little bit shorter than I would have actually thought. Oh, you know what? I've screwed up. I was so worried about all that stuff, I got ourselves completely off course. Worrying about everything else. Get her back on over. I guess we're actually in the clouds a bit. Being in the Caribbean, I guess we don't have to worry about icing or anything too much. We're just like in the edges of them. Just in the bottom parts. Alright, well, don't have very far to go, but I'm going to go ahead and speed her up until we get close. So, I'll be right back. Alright everybody, we're very close to bring this GPS back. So we are landing on runway 12, heading this way. You see, we're only about 3 miles. I'm about short of the airport right here. That's it right there up ahead. Take her down to about 1,500 feet and we'll fly around. That pattern. I don't know if you're supposed to cross over the runway. I've seen some people do that, like towards the end of the runway and come around, or what you exactly do. I'm still confused by that. I'm gonna click heading right here. You can see someone landing right there. That's why you would go to the end of the runway, right? And cross. I'm not really sure about that. That's pretty cool. You actually saw that guy coming in. There he is, right there. So you definitely wouldn't want to cross right in front. That would obviously be bad. It's like you come over to the edge of the airport and go around. But I'm not really quite sure, though. That almost makes me want to just come over here and get down. Cross over to the middle of the airport. I need to look that up because I'm not terribly sure, obviously. This is our heading right here. I'll actually be on more of that side of the runway now. Let me go ahead and take this indicated airspeed up, because while talking about all that, I ended up getting us a little lower than I wanted. Just get her on back up to 1,500 feet. And altitude hold right there. I hate how she jerks it back down. I'm gonna try and pull it back up. See, she still wants to bring it down. Increase the power a little bit. Maybe she'll stop doing that. See, I don't know why it still wants to come down. Like she's trimmed down or something. See, the other thing is we can't talk to traffic because I got a tower, I'm pretty sure. See, now she'll let herself come back up. I don't know why you can't help it though. It's like the plane refuses your help on the altitude. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright, now let's turn to a heading of 116. I'll bring the power down a little bit too. Can't quite see her over there. There it is. And it'll come all the way back around. Pointe-à-Pitre, Guadeloupe. Kind of surprised Guadeloupe is in the Caribbean. I would have thought Guadeloupe was like over towards Asia, like you know how like Guam and all that area is over there. I guess Guam isn't really Asia, but it's over, you know, towards that area. I didn't think Guadeloupe was over here in the Caribbean, and it's French. I guess Pointe-à-Pitre, you could guess that was French, but eh. Alright, we've about come out far enough. I think it's actually, I wanted to say 006. I have a brain freeze right now. Yeah, it is 26. So it just seems like if someone was taking off right here, they'd be drilling us right now. Although they obviously wouldn't be cleared for takeoff. Kind of looks like, I guess that's an airport market. It kind of looks like a plane. I'm kind of surprised we saw that guy flying in because I still have my traffic set down to like 25% from some air hauler videos I was doing. Alright, let's go ahead and turn. $296. I'm gonna bring the power back. Can start slowing down. We're not gonna go out real far. By the way, I don't think I have a view set up. Daggone it. Ah, we do have a view set up. It's not working. I do have it right. 127.6 was listed as the ATIS, but it's not working. So I guess that would be wrong. Either that or I don't have the button pushed in to be able to listen to it. COM 1 would, so it's on. I would think you'd be able to hear it. Dang it. I'll have to look at it later. Oh, wrong way through the views. Altitude hold coming off. Dedicated airspeed. Take her down to about 1,000 feet right now. I'll let her level out before I start to turn. Increasing the power a little bit, bring that nose up. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and turn. There we go, about 206. Pull back on the power. We're slightly high, but that's alright. Autopilot coming off. Pull back on the power. I don't know why we're climbing. The engines sound like they keep on moving, but I don't quite understand that. We should have gone out a little further. But I don't want my nose dipping down so much. A little much going on there. Too much for me. Flaps are going to 10, by the way. Now flaps can go to 20. A little much going on for me there for a second. Get my shit together. Alright. Got a little more power in to slow that descent. Flaps are going to 30. Alright, everything's good now. Sometimes I get doing too many things. Like turning and all that, and I can't concentrate quite enough. I really fear sometimes bringing down the power on this plane to help with this descent because it brings those. It seems like it brings the power back too much sometimes. No, we have those problems. A little more on the power now. There we go. Saw little glitches there a couple times. See you again. Pulling back on the power. Come on. Not too bad. That could have hit that taxiway right there. Retracting the flaps. I think all the airport stuff is over on the left. Although it looks like it's all over on the right. I thought we saw a plane parked over to the left. Maybe it was to the right. Now he is over on the left. So I don't know if we should take... There's a taxiway right there. No, it's not a taxiway. It's a turnaround area. I thought it was going to taxi on to the right. Let's look outside real quick, because we do need to know where we should park. By the way, really quickly. Stop that. We could probably go over to the right and park. I don't know if it really makes any difference. I kind of want to go to the left though. Park over there by that guy, but maybe the parking is over to the right. Not really sure that matters. I'm sure that it doesn't. Well, the thing is, what if there's no parking area over on the left? Or, I mean, on the right. You know what? At the last second. I was going to go to the left, but I think we'll go over here. There's got to be parking over at some of those buildings. Come on! You can do it. I promise you can literally get off the runway. Alright. Very quickly. Landing lights go off and strobes go off. Everything else can stay on at the moment. Let's taxi on over. See what we can find. Hopefully we find a parking area. It looks like there's something over there maybe parked. It looked like there's a bunch of jetways over on the left side. That's why I ended up taking over here to the right. Because I don't want to park at a jetway, obviously. Winnie coming in. Actually, I don't think there's any plane parked over there now. Maybe we just park over here. My views all of a sudden. Oh, now the EZDok's not working all of a sudden. Oh, great. That's just fantastic. All of a sudden, EZDok decides to stop working. So I guess with that, we're just going to have to pull straight forward. I can't believe EZDok, like the worst possible time you could have done that. Won't move my views. Almost got there. Come on, girl. It just stops right before the edge. Come on, man. This plane, I don't know why. Come on. Give her like a burst of power. Hitting the parking brake. I don't know how I'm going to... I could use like this space bar. I don't think I can get to all my buttons. Oh no. Let's move this over to external power. Can at least turn the generators off. Oh, you stupid thing, EZDok. I can't believe you did that. I think I'm just gonna have to cut the power to end the flight, because I can't get to my... I have no idea which buttons. I think those are like the position lights and everything. No smoking and seatbelts. Those bleed air. It's the DC master switch. That was bus ties. That's the DC master. Alright, opening up the door. Is that bleed airs right there? The bleed air's off. I think, is that taxi light is off? Well, we might have actually turned them all off. Kind of surprising. I can't believe EZDok decided to die right in the middle. Right at the end, I should say.
Hello.
Hello. Turn off the transponder. We're kind of stuck right here now, so I can't get outside. Let me see if the... Oh, will that work? Alright, so the keys work, but it won't work with the... Oh, now it works. So I just had to use the keyboard there for a second, like reset it or something. I don't know, that was weird. 54% out. Would be really cool if they were like the animations to them coming out. Oh, we could have gone down here, huh? But EZDok died, so I'm glad I kind of parked here. Is that dude who flew in? He's still here. I should turn up my aviation again since we're not in the air hauler. I was flying around Philadelphia and the traffic was just insane, so when I flew it again, tried it again, I ended up turning down the traffic. It was just ridiculous over there in Philadelphia. There's one big old cluster. Looks like everybody's out. Clothes are on up. And now we go over to FsPassengers and end the flight. Alright, so 54 nautical miles, we had our 19 people. Time airborne 32 minutes 37 seconds. Flight time 38:49. Time on the ground 9 minutes 26 seconds. Average speed 100.57 knots. Landing speed 63.96 knots. Came down at 206.15 feet a minute. Nice. Pitched at 5.5 degrees. Landing weight 11,755 pounds. Total fuel used 258 pounds. Passenger opinion exceptional flight 100%. So we got 519 for the tickets, only 82 for 600 pounds of cargo. I thought we would got a little more for that. $196 we spent in fuel, 13 for the airport taxes, 36 insurance. Total real income $356. Total income $17,800. We got $23,213 from our fleet, bringing the total to $41,013. I thought we'd have got a little more than that. All right, company reputation, they thought everything was 100%, so we increased 0.16% to 98.41. Perfect flight, pilot bonus points 230, very nice landing plus 50, perfect flight, no problems, very satisfied passengers plus 150, and 30 for landing at the correct airport. All right, so you're in Guadeloupe. I don't know when we're going to go next. I'm thinking it might be Dominica. I can't remember, though, because I was looking at the map, and I'm not sure who's to the south. We're getting close, though, I think, to the southern point of where we want to go. There's probably only maybe a few flights. I could be wrong until we're to the south as far as we want to go. But I could, like I say, I could be wrong. So Guadeloupe, I don't know where we're going, but anyway, that's going to be it for this flight, everybody. I hope you all did enjoy it. I'll catch you guys on the next flight.